Did you know that in the last 10 years, penalties for over-contributing to a tax-free savings account have quadrupled? Yes, you heard that right. They've gone up 4 times the amount that they did previously. And you might be wondering why. Now, the thing you got to remember is that if you have more than one tax-free savings, and you can have many, you cannot over-contribute in total. Meaning, if you can put in $7,000 for this year, that's $7,000 spread over if you have 5 accounts. It's not $7,000 in each account. The other thing is, if you put money in sporadically, what's happening is that you're having a hard time keeping track of how much you're allowed to put in or how much you've already put in. And with those penalties that have quadrupled, CRA is making a ton of money because they charge 1% a month. 1% on anything you've over-contributed. That can add up to a lot of money. All that because you didn't simplify your life by having more than one tax-free savings. And I'm saying that because for most people, that's the reason why they're over-contributing. Because they forgot they had a tax-free at the bank and the bank convinced them to put some extra money in, or they have one at a financial institution that's a brokerage, or maybe they're doing it a do-it-yourself. Again, more than one tax-free savings can cause you a lot of problems and get quite expensive. Because wouldn't it be nice if we actually made 1% a month every month on our investment? We don't. It would be nice, but we don't. But CRA is making 1% on all the over-contributions, and there is no leeway, meaning every dollar that you have in that's an over-contribution, and they know right away how much that is, will be at a 1% penalty every month. So what can you do about it? Why don't you simplify and have one account? Wait until, I'll say, probably springtime to get a valuation of how much you can put in your tax-free savings. That way you're sure if you don't put any contribution in and you wait and CRA has an updated website, you will know exactly how much you can put in. If you haven't put anything in for the last few years, it's easy to guesstimate how much you can put in new contributions. But if you've pulled money out and put money back in, again, you need to know exactly how much you can recontribute. But if you want to know more or need some help in this area, give us a call at Levesque Wealth Planning. We'd be happy to sit down with you and make sure that you don't get any penalties. Because if we over-contribute, we are covering those expenses because it would be our fault. But if you have a tax-free savings outside of our firm, we don't cover any of your expenses when it comes to over-contributing, because then it's your fault. So, we can help you out. Give us a call. It's a free appointment, a free call. We can sit down and make sure that you're doing everything correctly and you're keeping all of your money in your pocket. I'm Linda Levesque of Levesque Wealth Planning of IA Private Wealth saying, you asked, we answered. Until next time.